the ignorance. You know what? Trash. Trash.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What is going on, people? Welcome to a video talking about Complete and 5 reasons why we love him and 5 reasons why he stands out in the scene. We got the Ghanaian in the back of this video, don't worry about her. Yeah, we're gonna go over 5 reasons, and point number 5 is the biggest one for me. So the first 4 we're kind of going to skim through real quick, and they are relevant reasons, of course they are, but I feel like point number 5 is the real sticking point for me personally anyway. Number 1, Complete is a very creative artist, and especially his videos, like the video concepts and the ideas that he has are quite unique. I mean, who else makes a diss about McDonald's and then does a rebuttal and replies to himself? I mean, you know, it's that kind of thinking that makes him stand out.
I was paid today, and I was craving some takeaway. A Big Mac with no pickles, that would be tasty, eh?
You know, the Pokemon Flows track, which I heard got quite a few views on Facebook, but not as many on YouTube. But again, I'm sure that whole concept and idea kind of stood out.
So Labris is trapped as the door in my garage closed. Abra, slow poke, magma, Paris, slow bro, my stash is tight.
And even down to one of his most popular songs, Jordan, the whole concept behind that, it can be seen as simple, but it's quite complex at the same time, and it's kind of that level of creativity when he's writing. He's also thinking about the video concept of what the video is going to look like as well. He just seems like one of those artists.
I really wish you would leave me alone. I just want to be by my own for a second, but you always got to creep in my dome. Always got to speak in my zone, so you know what I reckon. I reckon you're just as lonely as I am.
Point number 2, he can go to bipolar extremes, and what I mean by that is we can take a song like Jordan and we can take songs like the McDonald's Pickles diss, and they are 2 complete opposites, and he's able to deliver both ends of the spectrum.
I'm outside the box and sound like a fox. Pow, 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 pow. Wow, I'm a boss.
He's able to cater for the people, you know, overthinking shit at 4 AM, and he's also able to cater for the cooked motherfuckers that just want something stupid. And it's that kind of level of opposites where he can cater to 2 different kinds of people, or there's plenty of people like myself that can just enjoy both sides of it as well. And so him being able to cater for more than just one type of listener is a reason why he's able to build a bigger fan base.
I just want to have a moment of peace. I just want to go to sleep without you always calling me a loner, saying that I can't stay sober and I should make a rope with the sheets.
Number 3, Complete doesn't seem to be the guy who tries to be a typical rapper. You know, he is unapologetically himself.
I tell my friends I'm gonna try my hardest, I'm optimistic, but really that's just a lie to start with. I'm lost with this shit. And
I think that's a key thing no matter what you do, like not just as an artist, whether you're an actor, whether you're an influencer, YouTuber, even just down to your everyday life, like the average person. I think that's how people should be, just being themselves. And he definitely seems like a person who's not trying to be something he isn't.
I see my doctor more than I see my missus. I'm not surprised that she locks the door when I seem suspicious.
From what I've seen, he doesn't overly dress for videos. He doesn't do anything fancy with himself. Like, you know what I mean? He's quite an average looking person, and I don't mean that in a bad way in any way, shape or form. He just doesn't, you know, doesn't seem like he's the kind of person who needs to take the spotlight with his visuals. Everything he does in his music is about what he's saying, or in the case of the creative videos, as I say, that's when he'll cater to something. But he doesn't seem like your typical American rapper. It's a person that wears his heart on his sleeve, and I'm gonna come full circle with that point at the end of this video. Point number 4, Complete represents where he's from very clearly. Him being from Perth, West Australia, and him integrating himself into that part of the scene.
You wanna fight me, cunt? That's unlikely. Find me, wiping the blood off my Nikes.
Definitely one of the bigger artists from West Australia, and that Perth scene is really growing at the moment, and I think he's a big part to play in that. Been a thing in rap and hip hop for years, but I feel like it's a big thing in the Aussie scene as well, about representing where you're from and who you are, especially in the early comings of a scene. You know, you want to establish your scene from, you know, being where you are from, and I think Complete does a very good job of that. On top of that, representing the psych ward, which I think he talked about in a documentary one time, talking about how the people that he's making music with has been through similar things as him, and they're not lying about it. They're not, you know, going back to that point, trying to be something that they're not. And I think that that whole crew and the energy that they have and the chemistry that they have is a very special thing to have.
Good friends, Seva, Omak, Defect, Cogs, Misk, and you know, we've all had our battles with mental health issues and you know, addiction as well. And they openly admit it to the public as well.
And now I think the most important reason why we love Complete, point number 5, he's open about his mental health, and I think he raises awareness of mental health. He did those 2 3-minute freestyles talking about different things such as depression, anxiety, what is mental health, and I think they're very important to certain people. On top of that, just his music in general, he does not hide the fact that he has been through adversity, he has been through different issues and different obstacles in his life, and he's taken those dark times, those negatives should you say, and turning it into something positive.
Cause as long as the lager drips as I part my lips, it's hard to fix, starting to recognize that we can't exist.
He makes it known that, you know, if you're going through mental health, you're not the only person who is / has. And I think that's a big part of his music because it relates to plenty of people, a lot more people than we realize. Sure, I'm not going to deny that there's plenty of people jumping on this bandwagon of it's, you know, the cool kid thing of having mental health, but for the people who are really going through shit, they will really resonate with what Complete's doing. And so if you're a listener of rap like myself, you kind of always gel with relatable lyrics or relatable stories or even just relatable artists such as Complete, then you know that you have a different kind of love and appreciation for their music as opposed to other music. There's nothing wrong with listening to, say, like a Travis Scott Sicko Mode, or nothing wrong to listening to the big mainstream songs that are popping right now and fire beat and fire lyrics. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm all down for that, but there is always a different kind of appreciation for the personal songs that you relate to. And we know Complete's able to deliver a fire verse. We know Complete's able to do that. We know he has the lyrical ability to just shell it.
Your side duck's dumb, scary as a chancy is your Venusaurus weak and your Clefairy is a pansy bitch.
But I think he has a higher level of being able to tell a story and being able to paint a picture of what's going on in his mind and being able to convey that to somebody who, well, completely doesn't know him.
The truth is you choose to run from your problems. Don't blame me for the fact you're a stupid cunt. Take it back, no way mate. Take it back, it ain't plain as that. I'm the one that remains intact and at the same time craving crap that you made me have.
I've never met face to face with him in real life, and I feel like I know a part of who Complete is. I feel like I've known him for a while. Obviously not completely, excuse the pun, but you feel like you connect with the artist on a personal level just through their music alone. I feel like Complete stands for more than just music. I feel like he stands for bigger issues such as mental health, such as drug addiction, such as alcoholism. Is that a word? Is alcoholism a word? So to come full circle with the point I made earlier, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's open about what he has been through. He's open about what he's going through. And I think he uses that to help other people. And it's the reason why so many people love his music and love the craft that he does. So yeah, they're my 5 personal reasons why I like listening to Complete and why I think so many people love him. So they're my 5 reasons why I like listening to Complete and why I think so many people love him. Let me know your reason why you love listening to him in the comment section down below. Read the description for many more things going on in the channel. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll talk to you, man, later. Being able to... They're bad words. I could Google it, but that's a smart thing to do. Let me know your reasons why you personally love him in the description. You can't edit my description. You're not allowed. Let me know your reasons in the I said the same thing twice, for fuck's sake. That's not bruh words.